Hello, everybody. My name is Igor Babic. I'm not from this region, so I don't speak your language, so don't assume that. I'm from MuleSoft. I'm the MuleSoft director for Southeast Europe. I'm very happy to be here. It's my first participation in Adriaticon, and I'm bringing here to you the latest update that we have from Dreamforce conference that happened a few weeks ago in San Francisco. And here we will look a bit beyond Agentforce. Of course, Agentforce will be very important, but we will also have a look beyond what's going on in this new agentic AI world. So the topic is today is Inside Agent Fabric, and the topic of this presentation is Agents Built Anywhere, Managed with MuleSoft. Before I move on, who has here heard about MuleSoft and knows roughly what that is? Please raise your hand. Okay. Starting point. Let me first, before I go into agentic AI and Agent Fabric, I give you a quick overview of MuleSoft, what MuleSoft is, and also in context of Salesforce. So first of all, MuleSoft is a platform to build connectivity, integration, APIs to your CRM, to your ERP, to your data warehouse, to databases, and so on. So you create on the platform APIs to connect your systems and keep data in sync. But then those APIs are used to automate business-critical processes like order to cash, procure to pay, customer onboarding. So let's take a look on the order to cash example. So it can start in the CRM when the opportunity is moved to close one, hopefully. Then it continues in the ERP. There needs to be an order created. Then it goes maybe in an order management application and a transportation management system, logistic application, so that at the end, the customer receives the good that he has ordered. So along those systems needs to be orchestration and APIs doing the magic. So we build APIs and then we use them to automate business critical processes so they're smooth and contribute to better customer experience. And the challenge here is also that customers have, over the decades, I mean, the whole digital world is operating on and is working on APIs. And customers have developed so many APIs that they are losing the overview. So if I go to when I speak to CIOs, head of IT departments, and I ask them, how many APIs do you have in your organization? This question creates a challenge because in many cases, they have to go to their different teams and departments and ask around, how many APIs do we have? How are they secured? Are they aligned with our rules and governance and so on? So this is tricky. And this is where we provide, with the MuleSoft, contribute to that. So you can build an API, but then later on, you can also manage it. You have a central place, a catalog, where you see all your APIs that you have developed, and you can manage them. So you spend less time, you improve your security and so on. So integration, automation, and API management. And now this topic becomes also super relevant in this new agentic AI world, because those AI agents, so they are great with chat functionality. They are chatbots on steroids, some people say. But when you provide an AI agent to your, let's say, to your customers, and this customer is asking you something that needs to be require some action in backend systems. For example, I want to change my order. I have ordered something, now I want to change my order. But to make this change of this order, you need to do something in your SAP or other ERP backend systems or in your order management application. And so AI and AI agents, they will do the magic in the back with APIs. Not only, but APIs will still be very important in this context. And this is what I'm going to talk about, because MuleSoft provides this in one holistic platform. Now, agentic transformation. So every time when something big happens, a big shift, we use the word transformation, right? So now this agentic transformation, what is it? The first point is that we are seeing already, we are going into a multi-agent world. So there will be no super one agent, but you will have different agents in different domains and different teams and different departments. Even today in the intro presentation, we saw that Salesforce alone provides so many different AI agents built on Agentforce. So it will be multi-agent world. At the point, or agent orchestration, what sounds so futuristic, but it's coming already, is to create a communication from agent to agent. So think about it. You will have a CRM agent, you will have an ERP agent, and you, same like you need to connect systems, you will need to connect AI agents and orchestrate them, because they will be important to having proper good processes. So agent orchestration is important here. Then we see new protocols are already have been released and are becoming more and more standard, like MCP or A2A, agent-to-agent protocols. So there are new protocols that are important in this whole topic, and customers need to learn it and to deal with it. And then it's the governance. So there will be so many AI agents built on different technologies that it is important to keep an overview, to avoid what happened in the API world, to avoid that you have so many AI agents that you just simply lose the overview and the governance and the control over it. And then observability, so maybe a more advanced word for monitoring. So you want to have an overview of the AI agents, to what are they connected, which rules they are following, and so on. And so this is, when we speak about agentic transformation, those things play a very important role, and I want to elaborate on this a bit further. So you have seen this slide. MuleSoft is kind of on the foundational level. So we're the layer that creates the connectivity to the non-Salesforce world. And we use those elements that I've shown before, integration, automation, API management in that platform. But it is very important, a collaboration across different ecosystems. Of course, in an ideal world, everything would be in Salesforce, but the reality is it's not. You have your data warehouses, data lakes, you have your transactional systems, and so collaboration is very important here. And when we take a look on Agentforce, so like in Agentforce, you will build, this is the framework to build AI agent, and you will build for customer service, for sales and marketing, commerce, and those AI agents will do many amazing tasks. They will check inventory levels, they will synchronize contact information, they will update some information in logistics applications, so they will do great things. But this sounds easier than it really is in reality, because what we see at customers, they are coming from an on-premise world. You have your security systems, you have on-premise systems, you have legacy systems, and now just throwing on top AI agent, it will not really work in that way. And I use this initial example. AI agents will take action. So if you provide an AI agent to your customers, and your customers asking you, okay, make a change of my order, would then requires an action in the backend system. That's exactly where we are going here. So enabling AI agents to take actions so that they are fully autonomous. And this is, I will elaborate how to do it in MuleSoft. And like I said, we are seeing that the average IT environment is, on average, our benchmark showed that there are roughly 1,000 different applications around. Of course, we are seeing, especially in this region, a lot of SAP environments. Customers are busy with the SAP transformation. They are adopting CRM, and now it comes the AI agents on top of that. And MuleSoft's value proposition is very simple, and I copy-pasted this slide from one CIO who presented on a similar event like this a few years ago. He said, look, I'm a Salesforce and MuleSoft customer, and I simply can do more and I can do faster with MuleSoft, because MuleSoft will handle all the complexity and creating the logic and so on. We are not putting this in our systems, but we are kind of using MuleSoft for that, to handle the complexity and transforming the data so that Salesforce can easier consume it. So this is a very simple formula, how MuleSoft is do. And now coming to Agentforce. So MuleSoft provides to Agentforce an API catalog, so that the AI agent that you in the future build with Agentforce, that they have a central place where they can go to and find the API that they need and execute it. And it's natively now integrated into Agentforce, the MuleSoft API catalog. But those APIs, they don't fall from the sky. They have been developed by MuleSoft. So the SAP connector, the Microsoft connector, the IBM connector, and if you have a very specific system which is not covered in this catalog, then we still provide you a toolkit to build the necessary connection, the necessary API, and then it will be in the catalog and will be available for AI agents built on Agentforce. But then again, Agentforce is when everything is in the Salesforce ecosystem, but the reality is it's not. So how to govern and manage all AI agents in the future? That's the question, and where MuleSoft contributes with Agent Fabric. So what we've seen in the API world, there was an explosion of APIs. Customers have developed microservices all around and APIs, and this led to this complexity, to this spaghetti type of architectures. And we literally see something similar now with AI agents, where we have in different departments and different domains, more and more AI agents coming into the game, currently in a pilot phase, but they are more and more going in production. And we see this explosion really right now. And now customers have learned from the past. They are reaching out to us and say, okay, do you have a way how I can, from the beginning, stay in control of all that? And this is the big announcement and big release that we have at Dreamforce, which is called MuleSoft Agent Fabric, because we want to avoid that agents are siloed, that they are inconsistent, security and compliance need to be considered, and at the end we want efficient workflows. And so MuleSoft Agent Fabric has been released. And basically, we have here four pillars that we address with MuleSoft Agent Fabric. On the one hand is the agent registry or catalog. So we're coming from this API world where we have provided to our customers an API catalog. Now we are extending it to AI agents, to LLM models, MCP servers and things like that. But so you have a central place for all your AI agents, independent where you have built it. So you have a central place for that. Then is the orchestration to create the connection between different AI agents, like this example with CRM and ERP agent. And what I found fascinating is when so our teams are building now the very advanced demos, that they first need to establish like a network so that the AI agent understand that they operate in this network, that they are not standalone. So the CRM agent, they need to understand, oh, there's also an API, an ERP agent that I can work together with. And so this creation, this orchestration between across different agents, this can be done on the MuleSoft platform. So we are coming from this experience. We have connected systems and applications, self-developed systems, standard software, and now we are also integrating with AI agents. And then is the governance part and security part. So I want to stay in control of that. And then as an example, so what if you provide an AI agent to your customers, and now a customer provides you an information that the AI agent should not process? For example, a customer at some point in the interaction provides maybe his social security number or PIN code of his credit card, right? So there is some information that is sensitive and that the AI agent should not process. Here is the place where you can control that. And there are way more. This is just a tiny example. There are way more, but you will have control over the AI agent in this governance part. And we are coming from this experience where we have APIs and we helped to apply governance and security on APIs. With this experience, and we are now extending it to the agent world. And finally, observability or monitoring to see how they are connected to each other, how they are connected to different data sources, how they are managed, and so on. And I maybe use this as an example here, which basically really illustrated nicely. So I see here's an employee onboarding agent. Okay, there is a payroll agent, there is an inventory agent. And I see, okay, here he is connected to the different agents, he's connected to different systems, he's connected to different MCP servers. So I have an overview of that. When something is not working, I can quickly fix it, because then it will, with color coding, show me, okay, here is something working. Here's maybe a setup not correctly, or maybe it is the security pattern is not established. So I have a control over all AI agents, because we see it right now when I speak to customers in the whole region. They are now starting to build AI agents with Agentforce. They are building AI agents on Google Stack, on Azure Stack, on SAP Stack. So there are more and more AI agents are coming, and here this is the way to have control over it from the beginning, and then you can grow and scale. Maybe one customer story from pharma life science, AstraZeneca. They used MuleSoft. They have created a large number of APIs that they build and manage with MuleSoft, and even non-MuleSoft APIs that they have onboarded. And they are becoming very fast when creating connectivity, and very fast when something is not working, to quickly determine where and why it's not working and fixing it. And they have this flexibility, and that's why they improved their time to market. So they became, I think, 3 to 5 times faster, and they have a lot of cost avoidance, because they have deployed the integrations on MuleSoft infrastructure. There's auto scaling, so they don't need to take care of infrastructure, of software updates. They just build the integrations and the business logic and automate the process with MuleSoft. But what I found so interesting here, and this was my key takeaway when I heard this customer story for the first time. So when we take a look on the architecture side, so like I said at the beginning, so what is agentic transformation? It's not just releasing an AI agent. It will be more, and the impact we see here. So in the IT architecture, we see that there's a completely new layer, which is the agentic layer. He's sitting on top of, so you have the infrastructure, you have your business applications, you have your APIs, and then comes a new layer, which is the agentic AI layer. So this is not just, I want to create an AI agent and he is great with chat. So there's way more than that, and this will be the new challenge and the new opportunity for companies and for IT departments. So this is coming, and then you have the users, so the other employees, other agents, and other applications. So this is the key takeaway, and MuleSoft can help you on this journey so that you simply become faster and you have your IT costs scaled down and under control. So with this, I say thank you. If you have any questions, I'm happy to discuss with you further. It sounds like in a very, of course, when we are here in a text track, it's like an IT topic, but this is very important to provide good experience for customers, for employees, for partners. The integrations, they have to work. If they don't work, then you will see that something is problematic. So thank you very much, and yeah, looking forward to the chat.
Thank you, Igor.